Meet John Lee Love, the man who sharpened pencils the world over. So here's the thing about John Lee Love. We don't know much about him. What we do know is that he was born in the 1800s. We just don't know exactly when. And he was African American, which in the post-Civil War era meant that he likely faced a great deal of systemic oppression. We do know that he worked as a carpenter, which is probably how he developed his eye for design and his appreciation for the power of a well-crafted tool. Because what was life like for an African American man in the post-Civil War era? Well, it wasn't easy, but Love didn't let that stop him from trying to improve the world around him. And that brings us to the year 1897. Love was working as a carpenter when he noticed something that really irked him. All of the pencil sharpeners were either attached to desks or were handheld, which meant that if you wanted to sharpen your pencil, you had to hold it in one hand and then with the other hand crank the sharpener until the pencil was sharp enough to write with. And not only was this terribly inefficient, but it was also dangerous because the blade was exposed and could cut your fingers if you were uncareful. So Love, being the tinkerer that he was, decided to do something about it. He wanted to create a pencil sharpener that was portable and easy to use, and so he did. He invented the Love Sharpener, a beautifully designed, easy-to-use pencil sharpener that could be carried around and used on the go. It was an instant hit. Students, writers, and workers everywhere loved the Love Sharpener. It made sharpening pencils quick and easy, and it also eliminated the danger of the exposed blade. There was just one problem. Love never became rich or famous. See, the thing about being a black inventor at the time was that it was extremely hard to get the resources, the recognition, or the capital that you needed to bring your ideas to market. But despite all of these obstacles, Love managed to get a patent for his design in 1897. And while the Love Sharpener eventually fell out of style, it was the first of its kind, and it paved the way for modern pencil sharpeners. Here's the thing about Mr. Love and his pencil sharpener. It might seem like a small, insignificant invention, but it made a big impact. It made everyday life a little easier and a little safer for countless people. And that's what innovation is all about. It's not about changing the world. It's about changing the small things that make up our everyday lives. So yeah, maybe John Lee Love never became rich or famous, but he didn't need to. He left his legacy on the world in the form of a pencil sharpener, a simple, elegant solution to a small but real problem. And that's something to celebrate. This has been the story of the pencil sharpener that made history. If you like stories like this, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.